How's it going, everyone? This is Teach Man with Satan on both sides. A little pissed at my fucking computer right now because it keeps fucking bugging out on me. My internet keeps crashing and shit. But I'll make this video nice and short. Just a little kind of interesting thing I kind of found about feminism. Been reading a lot and watching a lot of videos lately about feminism. And something I kind of found interesting was I know that people like Terota Kincaid or The Amazing Atheist and Daniel Solzbach and Mr. Epsiano are making points about lately is that feminism does not understand that there are gender inequalities on both sides, and when I go out into the world or go into my daily life and I say that I don't support feminism, I think feminism is a very self-indulgent, conceited way of thinking, that I get a lot of shit for it. And I thought, I can come up with any of the different arguments that Terota and Daniel Salzbach have come up with, such as, well, there's gender inequality issues, such as, oh, well, men have to pay way more child support, or they're going to be disadvantaged in the court according to child custody and stuff like that. But a lot of people who are feminists or claim to be feminists and don't understand the theory behind it, aren't going to take things like this seriously, because they're not going to want to look into it. They're going to think you're making things up or that you're lying, anything like that. So I thought of a more practical approach to it, and I think I found something that anybody in their daily lives can kind of throw at a feminist, just to kind of throw them a curveball and kind of get them thinking, and, I don't know, back on the path to sanity. Let's go with that. And probably one of the easiest things to throw at them would be to give them the scenario of what happened not too long ago, where a woman tried to seduce a man, a younger man. I think she was in her 30s or so, and the boy was only about 15, and she stripped down completely, I believe it was in a tanning salon, and tried to seduce the man. And a whole uproar was thrown across the internet about how men would have loved this to happen to them when they were 15. That's fine. I probably would have too. That would have been awesome to me. I have plenty of 30-year-olds I can think of that I wouldn't want to take into a tanning salon and just, done whatever I want. I'm not going to go into that. Not a good idea. But for them to say that and then not be able to accept the premise that if a man who is 30 odd years old did this to a 15-year-old girl, that it wouldn't be like absolutely deplorable and disgusting and vile to these people. You can't have one side of the issue and not have the other. If an older woman tries to seduce a younger man, everybody's fine with it. That seems like a porno in the making. But if a man tries to do that to a woman, that sounds like the trial of the fucking century. That sounds like something people want to fucking get into, and like, this guy's a sicko, like he's going to be the butt end of every joke in the next 5 years or so. And then in contrast, we have that story not too long ago, further back, in Russia, where it's unclear if it's true or not, but whatever. The reaction's more important, but where a man tried to rob a woman's store, and the woman beat him, tied him up, and threw him in the back room and raped him for 3 days. Force-fed him Viagra, got his fucking cock hard, and just fucking raped this man against his will, sexually assaulted him day after day after day. And like I said, it's unclear whether this is true or not, but the fact that there was a big reaction and a big, cult following, like on Facebook and all these other websites, where people were saying, oh, well, this woman empowers women, and, down with the fucking patriarchy and shit. Well, okay, you can think that, but you can't, or I guess rationally think that, without accepting the fact that if that happened in reverse, according to the genders, that it would be the same. Because if a woman tried to rob a man's store, and he fucking tied her up and raped her for 3 days, we'd all be having a fucking just implosion of all society and all ways of thinking, because this would just be so deplorable. And I just think it'd be a lot more interesting to bring that up to feminists, whether they're men or women, because it really draws attention, like, almost instantly to the hypocrisy of the idea of a patriarchy, when obviously if men did control everything and men were honestly interested in just furthering their gender to be superior and then keeping women way down below them, that we would never create a society where men were disadvantaged in any way whatsoever. Just an observation I had. You can all fuck off now. Peace.